Alrighty, good Friday, everybody. Hope everyone had a good week. Drifty grabbing first. Hey, Drifty and Ika and Thea and Jay. How's everybody doing today? What y'all up to? Raining hard. Temperature shift. Our heat bubble just burst last night with our storm, so that's nice for the next few days. I'll take it. I had a lot of soccer. Been seeing a lot of like European reaction to being in America for the first time. It's been entertaining. Hey there, Mikey. How's it going? Hope you've been doing well. It doesn't feel like Friday. Even though I took Monday off this week felt like 3 weeks long. It's been a long week. I am glad that it's Friday though. I just have to remember that it's Friday and I can relax tomorrow. I did stitch every day this week, just not very productively. I think I filled in this horse here this week. And this soldier, maybe. Or this guy. I don't know. The heat and then the extreme like weathers, storms and stuff. The food. Oh, Vaporeon first spawn. You could still try. Maybe I'll let you have it. We've only been live for 4 minutes, probably not. It didn't say no, Thea, there's a chance. Been at cabin for a few, came back, and what happened? People are insane. Uh, there's so much that happens every day, Mikey. I don't know specifically what you're referring to. Sorry. Every day is something new and horrifying. Sometimes multiple horrors in one day. Streaking. I don't know. Okay, it was a ghost Pokemon. Never mind. It didn't say no, but it also didn't say okay. I guess. What the heck? Oh, you got it? Interesting. I might have to go put a band-aid back on my finger. Took it off to shower, but A, it looks kind of gross, and B, it kind of hurts still. Don't like that. I've been so off my routine this week with like adjusting to summer kiddo schedule. So mostly just played a lot of WoW. My mage is now level 81. We're in the current expansion. Played a lot of Minecraft. Nice. A lot of changes? No, it's just weird when he's gone for so long. Because, like, I don't have my usual day-to-day responsibilities for the most part in regards to him. So it just kind of like throws off my timeline of stuff. So my jaw is more out of alignment than usual, and that's been bothering me this week. But at least the heat bubble burst a little bit. Not that I was like too warm. Only at night, basically, in my bedroom. Trying to sleep was a little bit warm, but that's alright. I survived. And since the heat bubble popped, I can put off buying a new air conditioner for a little while longer. Legs got his air conditioner into his office, so he's happy. Should be getting this road done either tonight or tomorrow. Next week, maybe the finish. Nice. It is Kat's stream anniversary today, and she started her Chatelaine. That's been fun to watch today. Not too bad of a day then. Eh. It's just been a long week. I'm glad that it's Friday. Do have cat litter and food being delivered supposedly sometime soon, so I'll have to pull that in. Unless I can get Legs to do it. Yeah, sadly, Friday doesn't mean a whole lot for retail workers most of the time. Friday, Sunday. Oh, that's not the tool. I watched Five Nights at Freddy's 1 again the other night, a couple nights ago. I think I just like 1 better than 2. I feel like 1 has more an interesting storyline to it. Not that 2 was bad. It's the same with most sequels. Yeah. I think it's just because there's more characters around in 1. So their story is a little bit more compelling and interesting to like wonder about. Whereas 2 is more focused on 1 character and the other characters are there, but they're not really. So I don't know. I wonder what they'll do with 3. Good news is we're getting closer to filling in our like 3 columns down here to catch us up to the edge of the arch. Still need to watch the second one. This area is just not super motivating to stitch. I've not been enjoying stitching the horses. And there's so many of them. Well, last night I stayed up a little bit late because I was also watching a VOD that was interesting. I didn't finish it. Stayed up late stitching. And Pattern Keeper said 334 stitches, and I was like, okay, well, that's better than it has been this week. And then put the numbers into my spreadsheet. It was like 304, and I was like, oh, come on. Take 30 stitches away from me, Pattern Keeper. But was still better than the rest of the week. So, whatever. And we made it to 71.4% and over 477,000. So, whatever. Progress is progress. Very impressed. You have the daily streak still going strong. Every day I keep going, the more sad it'll be when I inevitably break it. You know, we made it like half the year so far, so. Today's 162. Oh, today's 160, day 163. No more cavities for Ica. They're filled up. Next dentist August, but they're root back too. Very nice. Hopefully that feels better. Maybe removing a wisdom tooth. I was very grateful that my grandma took care of getting my wisdom teeth taken out. My teeth have definitely shifted a lot since they got removed, which I was told to expect anyway, but like I don't really like how some of my top teeth have moved. Like one of my two front teeth is like nearly in the center of my nose, like Tom Cruise, and I hate that. I hate that. Start here. I think I was dreaming about stitching last night. I don't remember what I was working on. Clarity, I didn't laugh at your hate of it, just like your reference to Tom Cruise. Oh yeah, I figured. Oh, that's funny little TikTok I almost posted in Discord this week. And it's like somebody is showing their forearm and they're like, I just got this great tattoo of Frodo wearing the ring. And the caption was like, or Bilbo wearing the ring. It's just like a bare forearm. Comments are like, wow, so much detail. They did such a good job. There's so much of this color. This is definitely one of the main colors of the tendril. Don't know if I want to do it all in our 3 area right now or come back to it as we move across. Also burned the tip of my tongue on something. So, of course, my tongue is messing with that. Fingers crossed. Started storming about 11 o'clock here last night. 10:30, 11, something like that. Early in the day, they were like, severe thunderstorm watch, but thankfully it was nothing too crazy here. There's 599 stitches left to this. Technically, last night, I wanted to stop at one color, and when I finished the strand in the area I was working in, I looked up, I was at 299 on Pattern Keeper, and I was like, we can do one more strand. I guess it's a good thing I did, since Pattern Keeper was lying to me by 30 stitches anyway. And some ginger ale today. Burners. Since my stomach's been bugging me this afternoon. Jinx. Gen 1. I don't know why my stomach's mad at me today. It's just not feeling very good. So, drink some little ginger ale. I usually go for 7-Up when my stomach's not feeling good, but even though Burners is like a state medicine here, basically. It's not my favorite, but it's not too gingery that I can't stand it either, so it is helping some. Streaking from Catch. We had some Taco Bell last night. I got Legs to get his own shredded beef nacho fries, which is my current Taco Bell fixation. Because the last couple of times we've gotten Taco Bell, his stomach has been really upset. So we're trying to figure out if it's the Baja Freeze or the jalapeno sauce on the quesadilla. But we didn't do the best scientific job this time because we took both factors away and his stomach didn't hurt. But now we have to introduce one of the factors back for control test. Work time. Alright, Aika. Have a good shift. Catch you later. Did that just say Scooby? Don't like it. Hey there, Cookie. How's it going? Good, how are things? Not too bad. Definitely glad it's Friday. Nice boop. Hey there, Mop. How you doing? Like you're cruising through Odette. I'm covered from the hiccup. I am. It's feeling that way as of late. Always nice when it feels like it's going well. Oh, I think Cat is off by one on those. Hold on. Oh no, she's on a different color already. I don't want her to get too far and then realize there's a mistake and be upset about it. Uh, Gotta finish some tedious backstitching sections, then we on to the last 30%. Nice. Last 30%, that's huge. Sometimes it's tough to ask questions in Cat's chat because of how many commands go off. I don't know if she'll see it. Clearly, she's circulating her stream. She can't hear me. She lurks in a lot of streams while she's streaming. It's alright. Maybe she'll figure it out. Maybe she won't see it. But anyway, we're moving on. I tried. Spoopy and Galactic aren't here yet either, so they can't holler at her. That's alright. Crazy bar. Yeah, we hit 71.4% yesterday. 71.41% today. Inching closer to 500,000 stitches, which is mind-boggling. Which I think we'll get there by the end of the year. It's an insane number year machine. This year, like, I am on a stitching streak, so I've stitched every day this year. On day 163. Stitching, which is a change. It's not always like high numbers every day, but a little bit of progress every day doesn't hurt. She didn't see it. That's gonna get buried by commands again. She's working on her new shadowland. Oh, wait. I gotta wait for her to move her hand. Bop, 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 and I'll snag it. There it is. She's working on her new Chatelaine, and this bit is not symmetrical to all the others. The others are lined up here on the corner. And this one is straight. Thanks, Thea. I know I shouldn't be like staring at her stream while I'm streaming. I just happened to look over and see it, and I was like, no, not already. She was already so stressed out about. Oh, she knows. Okay. All right, as long as she knew. That's what mattered. I'm to go with it. All right. Okay. Which way? We're going up. Up. I have a high anxiety day again today. Not a huge fan. Hi. My Voidy. My little Voidy girl. What you doing? Where you going? Come over here, yell at me, and then leave? See how it is. Typical cat, yeah. At least she only yelled at me instead of popping up onto my arm rest and scaring me like usual. She's all, hey, hi, hello, okay, bye. Mind you, I exist, I guess. Like I could forget. She did, she dipped. Mine stood at the cracked closed door and bellowed while I was streaming until I opened it all the way for him. Then he laughed. Please. Please. Oh, Void is obsessed with my closet too. She tries anytime we're in the bedroom to convince us to let her into it. But if any of the other cats join her, then she gets mad and she'll leave. Working really hard at not eating this whole party-sized bag of potato chips in one sitting. I ate nearly my entire cookie, my big cookie with dinner. The bite that I left is actually kind of sad. I should have just eaten it. Over here trying to resist these Cheez-Its. How dare you have the doors shut? Cheez-Its are so good though. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. The urge. Urge is a U. U beginning. But it was fun to say it like that. ER. Mm-hmm. Now I'm all sniffly. Stupid sneeze. Mm-hmm. Goodness. I just have to finish this last area in the current expansion in WoW to um, get the last lore achievements. It's like, shouldn't be too bad, right? It's... And then the first area we went to had like 30 quests to do. It's like, oh, okay. I have to actually take like one of my characters through the War Within expansion for real though, so I can unlock the last or one of the last two races that I haven't unlocked yet. Every like the 3 characters that I've leveled have gone to War Within, but he levels so quickly when you get there that I'm like, I don't get very far in and then I'm gone to midnight to the current expansion, so it's like I've not made it far. And with Mage, I feel like we didn't even get out of the initial area before I hit 80 was done. Like wicked fast. My legs tried to cheese it by getting on his mane and taking me into one of the dungeons there and like fighting. And he's like, is this even giving you XP? And I look at my meter and I run to a random guy enemy sitting in the corner and I attack and sure, nope, no XP awarded for me. He's like, all right, we'll kill the boss. We kill the boss and I get like a piece of gear and I look at it. It's like, must be level 80. I was like, level 78. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be level 80 to be in this dungeon, apparently. Slow down, enjoy the scenery. Could go so fast. I think if I'm leveling on my own, I tend to just dilly-dally a lot more. Do the research beforehand. Well, I don't know. The way they scale things in previous expansions is just so wonky. Like when I was leveling my warlock in, I don't know, the first area I was in, second area I was in, I don't know. Really early on, it's a zone that's ranked like level 10 to 70 or something. I do a big hunt activity and I'm like level, I don't know, 15, 18 or something. And the gear it gave me, I had to be level like 40 something to use. And I was like, what? What is the point then? Like, by the time I get there, I'm not gonna need this. I don't know why it doesn't scale based on your level. I don't understand. And like, it's especially wonky with the lore walking system. Like when I was leveling my monk, I was doing it through lore walking with the Toma history, like the game wants you to do. Like it literally harasses you with a quest when you hit level like 70 to go to the Toma history and do the War Within. But one of the very early parts of the War Within wants you to go into a dungeon with your follower assisted dungeon. And it literally wouldn't let me in the dungeon at my level. It was like, no, you don't meet the requirements. No. And I'm like, I can't progress the storyline without doing this dungeon. So what is this? Like, what do you mean I have to be level 80 to do this? It's part of the quest line. It's part of the campaign. It's just dumb. I understand, like, they've got a lot of map areas and a lot of things to keep track of, but it's their shit. Like, they somebody should know. So now when we go there, I go straight to the zone. I don't bother with that stupid Toma history. Because it also like weirdly like makes me feel weaker. Like it adjusts my abilities and my health and things in the lore walking. I don't know. It was very strange. I felt a lot stronger on my monk when I left lore walking timeline. I was like, I don't understand any of this system, but I don't like it. I don't think I'm gonna stretch over to here with this color. I think I just want to finish it in our little bubble here. Call it good. Need to do dishes tonight. I also need to buy some more spoons. I don't feel like we have enough spoons anymore. They're just like always all dirty. I'm like, how do we go through so many spoons in a day? A Rimbombi. How cute is that little thing? Yeah, it's forks. I guess it rotates on what we're like focused on eating. There's definitely been times where it's forks, but more often than not lately it's spoons. What's up, Voidy girl? Came back. Where are you? Wait, where are you? Doing? Doing? Hey. Hmm. Come say hi to chat. Come say hi. Say hi to chat. Hmm. Hi. Ooh, another shiny. What color is the shiny? Ow! Hey, Dilly. This week I also found out that one of my classmates from high school slash my former coworker died. And that kind of threw me off for a couple of days. Is that my like first former high school classmate that's died? For sure. We lost a few people from my class, but no contact with any of my former classmates. Valid. I only have a couple. Pink with a red scar. Huh, interesting. Hey, Treacle. Had some garlic cheese bread for dinner. Pretty heckin' tasty. No thanks? Ugh, you're missing out. Don't tell me you think garlic's too spicy. I don't think so. I hate the taste. Oh, wow. That is surprising. You tell him. Garlic isn't spicy at all, just yucky. Wow. Up you go. I'm better at eating it. They put it in everything, but I try to avoid it. What's up? Come on. Hey, sit. Lay down, be so cozy. Yeah. Yeah. Lay down, be so cozy. What? What is this? Silly girl. I kind of feel like rewatching Casper. I liked that movie a lot when I was younger, and I haven't rewatched it at all since I was young. I also liked the Casper PlayStation game, but I feel like I didn't get very far in it. Midsummer's Eve is almost here, then I eat my pickled herring with summer potatoes and sour cream with red onions. Okay, anyway. Okay, my mom got obsessed with that game. Had to play, but she told me where to go and what to do. So funny. She didn't figure out the controls. Oh, gotcha. I definitely know that I didn't beat it ever. Remember being stuck in like the entry stairway area for a while. I remember the other two ghosts doing something at some point, but that's about it. That's about all I got from memories of the game. It's stuck somewhere as well, so I didn't beat it. Nerd. When Minecraft? For me? Unlikely. For Jay? I don't know. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw something recently about them finally allowing Java players to play together, but I don't remember fully what it was talking about, and I didn't go looking. This is the wrong spot, isn't it? Yeah. It's up one too high. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Mm. All right, that color's in. Bot boop. Alright, looks like we got a couple single stitches next to with no, that one's got 4 stitches at least. Oh, 6 stitches. I see. That wasn't a challenge brain to find all the symbols. Pattern Keeper will do that for us. 9, 3, 4. Oh, I forgot to see how much that took 606 down to. Oh, nice. Now 606 only has 500 stitches left. Legs' turn for sneezing. Was Pattern Keeper lying tonight? I didn't pay attention because are we really at 200 stitches for an hour and 20 minutes? A for flame area, I guess. It was pretty difficult for me to ignore the flame area this week as I was like sadly stitching the horses. I want to just go to the flame. But I resisted. I kept stitching the horses. Probably not realistic, but it would be kind of funny if I do end up stitching all of the horses off stream. There's only 33 stitches left of this color. I only got one stitch here, so bring it down to 32. Didn't even hear them drop that off. Alright, another one little stitchy. Oh, the end of this thread is terrible. Alright, single stitch in. I'm gonna go back up. No, let's finish out this because it's just this little bit. 666. Ah, yes. $102 stitches left of this. I may finish in the rest of the tendril. Not sure. Not tonight, though. Who are you rooting for in the World Cup, Jay? To win the whole thing, I kind of want England to win it. Gotcha. Do you think France will win it? Gosh, time is moving so weirdly today. USA is playing in a few hours against Paraguay. Apparently, some of the Europeans were like surprised to find out that a lot of Americans didn't even know that we were competing slash had a soccer team or just don't care. I I didn't know the USA soccer team was competing. But I also don't do the sports at all, so free spot as host feels that's probably the only way to get in. I don't know. I don't know anything about soccer team is actually not talked about. And in most World Cups. Wow. Drowsy Gen 1. I was so sad. Earlier, I warmed up a little bean and cheese burrito for lunch and heckin' took the first bite of it, and there was just like a whole glob of paprika sitting there that I just bit straight into. So I just had like so much paprika in my mouth, like nothing else. Paprika and tortilla, and I was like, it killed my appetite, and I threw the whole thing away. Potentially why my stomach is mad at me. Best of the 94 one, Sweden came in third that year. It's big hype over here. Doesn't taste great when that happens. No. I took the bite and I was looking at it and I was like, what is this big, like, big area of red here? What is that? And then the taste hit me and I was like, oh no. What's funny is I don't think I've tasted paprika in the other, like, 4 burritos in that bag that I've eaten. This one was like, oops, all paprika. Yuck. Yeah. Oh, what did that bring us down to? 69. Nice. 69 stitches left of 666. Not going up there right now. It wasn't 6-7. I've seen so many like silly word plays with the New York Knicks, and this whatever championship they were playing. 'Cause they wanted like they're hoping for Knicks in 5, but some people are like, but Knicks at 6 would be kind of better, wouldn't it? Knicks in 6, it's like rolls off the tongue more. And then somebody said Knicks 7. I was like, oh my god. Against San Antonio Spurs and Knicks can win in the next game. Yeah. Game 5. Yeah, hopefully. Obviously not very invested, but I do like rooting for the underdogs. Not there. One more color in this column, and then this bottom area will be done for that. That still has stitches up in Gimli's cloak. The column won't be fully finished, but close. Carolina Hurricanes come in NHL next game. the finishing season, but baseball then started in March. Meeting about sports. Nerding. Oh, okay. How dare you go off about your special interests? Gosh. Yeah, it's fine. I just can't contribute much to the conversation because I don't know anything about anything. I might have to go grab these packages. This isn't answering me. Seems to be an issue tonight. For me. I want to do this color first. So I can cover up tails. I think I do. Think I do. Last time watching Andor, now I have 3 episodes left. I'm gonna fire Rebels after that. Nice. I'm gonna grab these packages. I'll be right back. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Alrighty. 324 stitches left of this color. It's always nice to visit the under 1,000 colors. I don't know about mostly, but definitely getting up there. No, this is not where we were starting. Going backwards, remember? I think there's another flagpole here. Probably goes here. It's kind of swoopy, like the other flag. I should have gone this way and then back. Oh well, it's fine. Sneaky stitch up here. I can't believe we're halfway through June. What the heck? I see. Made myself a goalie trainer in Arsenal's youth team. Nice. Alrighty. Colors in. Still more in the tendril, but that's fine. 291 left overall. Alright, next. Going for that column down here. Getting attacked? No. The heck? Another big old abandoned asylum burned down last week or earlier this week. I don't know, sometime recently. It's always sad when that happens. The architecture of old asylums is so cool. Where will the ghosts live now then? I don't know. Guess they'll probably have to take over whatever they build in its place. It looks like an intentional fire to me, because the entire campus burnt down. Okay. Lots of people are like, new data center in 2 months. It was a pretty building, though. Giant brick building, like 3 or 4 stories. Certainly suspicious. Insurance fraud is somewhere. I don't even. I don't know. Could just be a random arsonist, too. Like some fires are accidental by people squatting in these buildings, definitely, but it was such a huge fire across a couple of building areas, so it doesn't feel accidental from the outside, but I don't know anything about the area. It's in New York. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks, Jem. Cat's getting quite the nature crown going on now. Alright. This color, holy smokes. Man, this tendril's long. Jiminy. Oh, there's colors everywhere. Mm, we'll come back to it. I want to move along. I don't know how I feel about the Ocarina of Time remaster. Is my favorite Zelda game, nostalgia-wise. I'm definitely not buying a Switch 2. I think I'll survive without it. What did I miss? Don't do that. All right. I just don't get messages declaring love very often. That's why. Clearing up. No. All right. Captions. Captions doesn't. Captions wants to fight. Alrighty. Where am I? Here. Rotating between like pretty locked in and also just I don't want to do this anymore. So that's good times. You like the piano? I'm good. Cat's nails tonight. Make them mad right before bedtime. I haven't cut them yet this month. I'm behind. And they're getting too long. Feel bad because Void and Jade both have the like keratin issue going on with their paws where the pads grow an extra horn looking thing. I don't know what caused that to start. Because I didn't always have it. Void producing extra keratin makes sense because her hair clumps so easily. I don't know about Jade. But it doesn't seem to bother them, so that's good at least. Yeah. I didn't realize that that's what it was until I started looking into it, figure it out. I've never seen that before. And they don't have it nearly as bad as some of the cats with this disorder. They have like actual like horns, multiples growing all over their paws. But the articles say that they can just fall off on their own or whatever. They shouldn't be like painful. They just don't look very nice. But it makes me feel like I need to especially pay attention to the length of their nails so that it doesn't like try to grow into that extra little bit. That I feel would be a problem. Lloyd used to be really good. She used to be the best at taking care of her nails, like scratching on the posts and stuff. She seems to have slowed down on it a little bit lately. Didn't dare to remind myself. I've only gotten wounded a couple of times. Generally, they like give me growls, warning growls, letting me know that they're unhappy, but I just tell them they're fine. Jade is mostly just bad about letting me clip her back claws. And then the dew claws are the hardest for me to like get them extended properly. Void snails are a little difficult because they're hard to find in her long, gigantic paws, long hair, sticking all over the place. And they're like clear nails, so They really just blend in. Makes it so much harder, yeah. Might be easier, exactly. Why, indeed. It's wild how different all four of them are, despite being related. Cat genetics are wild. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting sloppier with my stitches. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't have a fair to submit this to at the end. Not that I actually want to do that anyway. Some of the girls, if anything, they do the same. Not really. Bear is Jade's little shadow. Buddy was a mini Jade. Lloyd tends to stay mostly on her own. She and Bear have been a little cuddly this week. Not a lot. She's always really just kind of sat in the background and observed the others until she eventually gives something a chance, and then it's like she's unlocked the skill and she's better at it than everybody else. She's very, like, considerate. She takes a while to consider things before she tries them. So funny. Trico is a real loner. She and Bear are enemies, basically. Though they will cuddle from time to time. Not that she would admit it. Analytical cat, that's a new one. It's so true, though. Like, I was really concerned about her when she was younger because she was just like not keeping up with everybody else. I was like, well, okay. And then eventually she decided, okay, yeah, I'll try it. And she's the only one that's well, seems to have figured out how the doors open. got her whole wake up routine with legs. Night routine with you, morning routine with legs. Yeah, none of the cats have been cuddly this week though. I'm guessing it's just been too warm. Trico will come and like lay in my arms for a few minutes and then she runs away and doesn't come back. But I haven't felt Void, Jade, or Bear jump up on the bed at all this week. Fingertips hurt a little bit. I don't know what we're gonna work on tomorrow. Looks like we're nailing this section tonight. Guess maybe Gimli's cloak? Mm-hmm. Not sure. Not sure. But I am tired. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 colors left in these 2 squares, of course. Of course. Above? Okay. In the sky. I guess that is a weird word. I've never really thought about it. But it's ABOVE. Above. Ah, just the first two letters. I still managed to figure it out. Yours makes more sense. Well, English is nonsensical, so. How sad I would be if I did submit this to a fair and I didn't get a blue ribbon. I don't think I could handle it. My guess a new season of America's Got Talent started. I haven't watched that show in so long. I used to really enjoy watching it, but It definitely went downhill for me over the years. Now, most of the acts that go on there, I've already seen bopping around the internet somewhere before, so it's not even like exciting. And Simon's definitely not as mean as it used to be. All the filler in his face must have flipped a switch or something. I don't know. He hardly looks like himself to me anymore. What was her name? Darcy. I can't stand ventriloquists. They're my least favorite act, and it seems like there's one every year, and they always do so well. But I also don't really like singers. I did like Grace VanderWaal back in the day, but generally I don't like singers on America's Got Talent because I feel like we already have singing competition shows. Like it doesn't need to cross over onto America's Got Talent too. Jeff Dunham's great. I don't like Jeff Dunham. I never have. I don't like ventriloquists. It also doesn't help that like Jeff Dunham was pretty big in popularity around the same time that like Laird the Cable Guy and those guys were. And I did not like those guys at all either. So there's a lot of like crossover in my brain for that time. NASCAR. You're welcome. Oh, that situation. Oh no. Wrap these up. Like stand-up comedy and Matt Rife is pretty good. I used to like it more than I do now. I do like James A. Caster. He is a silly guy. Some of them is good too. I really mushmouth at that much captions. Alright. I had to condense those first like 5 words into amendments. Sure. It's definitely what I said. CC is an act in itself. It is, yeah. A choodle. Can't put my finger on it, but I just feel like that's a British Pokemon. I don't know. Every time I'm like that. The little turtle belongs in Britain. I don't know how far over the sky goes here when we run into Eowyn. He's somewhere. This next season of Grey's Anatomy is going to be kind of weird, I think, because that's getting a shortened season and they're adding a Grey's spin-off. I think it's going to take place in Texas. Oh yeah. At this point, I feel like they could just keep going with it just as a full soap opera. But I could also understand if they're finally ready to wrap it. I think it's season 23 this year. Or 24. I can't remember what last year was. Days of Our Lives wannabe. I never watched Days of Our Lives. I was Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful fan. That's what my grandma and my mom watched. My grandma would record them every day, have her shows to watch at night. I have 3,000 episodes. If you missed 1,500, never mind. They're still in that living room arguing. I kind of got tired of Bold and Beautiful because it was such a small cast that it kind of got gross after a while of everybody just sleeping with everybody. Like, just passing each other around every couple of months. Oh, of course, Amnesia. And then occasionally they'd bring over, they'd like cross over with Young and the Restless. So, like, it was the same universe for those two. All the characters knew each other from both shows. They actually put one of the Bold and Beautiful characters in Young and the Restless, the show, for like a season at some point. The only person they haven't ever brought back, still to my knowledge, is Drusilla. I think Lily's still around. Lily's her daughter, but she was on Young and the Restless. She fell off a cliff and into the river, and they never found her body. Everybody, all throughout the years, was like, "She's gonna be back. She's gonna be back. She's gonna be back," and they never brought her back. And then Neil's actor actually died a few years ago, so I think like they actually killed him off in the show too. That was her husband. Though I think they were having marital problems at the time she went over the cliff. And maybe Phyllis shoved her? I think Phyllis might have shoved her, but she got away with it. It was an accident. She slipped, obviously. Kind of can't believe that Victor Newman is still around and acting. He's getting up there. It'll be sad when he dies. Actually, how old is he now? Gotta be pushing at least 90, right? Young and the Restless. Eric Braeden. Born in 1941. He's been on the show since 1980. 4,433 episodes. And 4 episodes on Bold and Beautiful. I forgot he's in Titanic. I don't remember his character in Titanic. He's actually in quite a lot of things before he landed Young and the Restless. Talk about job security, though. My goodness. I like how this flagpole actually looks a little bit bent, like it's being pushed back in the wind as they're running forward. It's subtle, but I can see it. That's not where this goes. Oh, never mind. I just missed one stitch. This goes here. This one started. Grab this one that I tried to skip over. Not doing that today, brain. Come on. No school days of our lives are going on until 2028 for sure, and then a new assessment, I guess. I'm kind of amazed that any soap operas are still around. Like, who's keeping them going? Days of daytime TV. Didn't think these, like, what was it, 8 colors would take so long. But let's just finish them anyway. Maybe. I think there's only 3 left. Both big colors. Dang it. Of course. Need to fix the glitchy broadcast before game starts. Mm. Anthems are so great to see the whole crowd singing at the top of their lungs. Was there? I saw him in a couple of commercials or ads on Twitch earlier today. And Reynolds was at Canada's game, of course. That was your sandwich?
I only had a little.
Ellen, man.
How's your chicken?
Tasty.
Pretty dang good. It was pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, treacle. A tall flag? My goodness. Goes up here. Because this isn't coming out flag colors. Do a short strand to save myself. Going all over the place here. This is our last stitch in our first 3 columns that we're working on of this flame section. Thus completing the flame section that we started out to do today. Pretty heckin' great. Gonna maybe get down to the soldier down here and finish off those few colors if we hadn't taken so long on the flame up here, but that's okay. Not that long was it? I mean, we're over time. 3.5 hours in. It felt like a long time to do 8 colors, whatever it was. That tiny section. A glitch in your watch. You've got a game to watch anyway. If you stay awake for it anyway. Nice. Tomorrow, figure out where we're going. Maybe we'll do the sky. Kind of leaning more towards Gimli's cloak though, so that I can fully finish off those last 3 stitches in column 61 that are preventing that column from being finished. But you know, 545 stitches tonight. Not bad at all. I am gonna get out of here for the night. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time, for more stitching goodness. Hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I'll catch y'all next time.